Well, we got a twofer. Washington State would pass a bill that would bar parents from interfering in their child's lives regarding the facts about transidentity.
No, God!
And also, Riley Gaines, as she continues to strike nerves, gets attacked once again, this time on Bill Maher by a Democratic douche. But Riley strikes back. I'm Jazz Berganzo, and this
Fat, drunk, and stupid is no way to go through life, son.
is what's next. What's up, guys? Jazz Berganzo, what's next? Your daily. Happy Monday. As we start a new week, and of course, same bullshit. Well, I got a twofer. Yes, I don't just have one. I've got two for you today. Washington State, one of the meccas of progressivism, because we're just like that. We're not staunchy, we're not conservative, we're not traditionalists. How dare you, bigot? Well, since we have been dealing with the transanity, the transmadness, the transmental for the better part of the last 3 to 5 years, sure, why not have another one? Washington State passes a bill that would bar parents from interfering in regards to transanity. Yes, if your son likes to play with Barbies, or your little girl likes to play with Tonka toys, they might just be transmental, which means they have to get hormones and meatball surgery. But if you as a parent step in and say, no, yeah, it will be against the law. And of course, story number 2, Riley Gaines, yes, former champion collegiate swimmer, who lost to a dude named Will Thomas, has been making the rounds. She's been going to colleges, basically saying, hey, we need to protect women's sports from men with mental illnesses. And of course, she has been attacked multiple times, including one physical attack at San Francisco State University. But that's it, right? She doesn't get attacked anymore. No. You got a Democratic douchebag out of California who showed up on Bill Maher one night and slammed Riley Gaines because Riley Gaines, God forbid, she actually spoke facts. But Gaines struck back. And good for her. Let's take a look. Story number 1. This comes out of Breitbart. Washington bill would bar parents from interfering on child gender transitions. Yes, parents are bigoted. A bill in Washington State would prevent parents from intervening in their child's decision to receive gender transition treatments. Yes, child-affirming care, i.e. child mutilation, anyone. Senate Bill 5599 would essentially allow host homes for runaway youth and house minors without parental permission. The host homes would also not be required to notify parents of their child's whereabouts or tell them if they're undergoing gender transition procedures. If there is a compelling reason not to, which includes youth seeking protected health services, per Fox News. Quote, the protected healthcare services, including gender-affirming care, which minorities arbitrarily included anything prescribed by a doctor to treat dysphoria, the bill said. Gender-affirming treatment can be prescribed prescribed to two-spirit, transgender, non-binary, and other gender-diverse individuals. Yes, your 59,000 made-up genders. For minors, affirming care typically included puberty blockers, cross-sex hormones, and surgeries. It was unclear which services would be approved under the bill, but of course, just like goalposts and wind, they can just be added in any time. Shelters can contact the Washington Department of Children, Youth, Families instead of contacting the parents. Yes, contact them before contacting the parents, or again, you might just be arrested. The bill also states compelling reason not to notify parents about their child staying at a host home, which would be, quote, circumstances that indicate notifying their parent or legal guardian would subject the minor to abuse or neglect. God forbid the parents get involved. Democrat Governor Jay Inslee has indicated that he will sign the bill because, of course, he will. Republicans have strongly criticized the bill for stripping parents of their rights as well as promoting child abuse. So we go from one trash to another. This comes out of Outkick. Riley Gaines hits back as Congresswoman who claimed she just wants attention. Yes. Riley Gaines responded to Congresswoman Katie Porter's insane claim that she was just wanting attention. Porter got into an incredibly awkward exchange with Piers Morgan on Real Time with Bill Maher Friday night and attempted to allege that former Kentucky swimmer is only speaking out in defense of women's sports because she just wants the attention. She just wants her 15 seconds, like all the other, your typical assholes on TikTok that are exposed by libs of TikTok on a daily basis. I think what she has done is try to turn this. We talk about people using things to get kind of likes and clicks, Porter said, stumbling and bumbling while Piers Morgan asked the California Congresswoman to name what she disagreed with Gaines on. Called facts. Piers Morgan hit back with, I think she's speaking up for pretty much every female athlete in the world. Katie Porter randomly took a shot at Riley Gaines during the mayor's show, claiming that the point of Riley's activism is getting likes. Riley is speaking up for herself. I think she's speaking up for pretty much every female athlete in the world. Morgan.
Nobody, including Riley Gaines.
I'm sorry, Piers Morgan. Holy cow! Wow.
What do you disagree with, out of interest?
I think that it should be up to sporting bodies to make the decisions about who and
What
how
she
should
said
compete.
that's actually wrong.
Well,
I think that what she has done is try to turn this. We talked about people, using things to kind of get likes and get clicks.
That's not what she's doing. Right against personally, but all I've seen her do is stand up for women's rights to fairness and equality.
Well,
She actually competed against Leah Thomas, and it was obviously unfair. Leah Thomas won one of the races in the NCAA championships by 50 seconds against a bunch of biological females who simply couldn't keep up. That cannot be right. It cannot be fair.
That is something that I trust. I think our sporting bodies should be dealing with.
With the school.
Riley is speaking up for herself, and that is her prerogative, and I respect her free speech.
I think she's speaking up for pretty much every female athlete in the world.
boom.
Wasn't that the point?
Thank you, Piers. Riley Gaines responds to Katie Porter. Now Gaines has responded to an incredibly unfair accusation from Katie Porter and made it clear that that's not the case. Quote, hey, Porter, I'm not speaking up for myself. I'm done playing sports. I'm not fighting for me. I'm actually supposed to be in dental school this year, but of course, she walked away from it. She put it on hold. But I've changed my life plans because I see what's at stake if someone doesn't fight for the present and the next generation. Gaines tweeted late Saturday afternoon, 500,000 followers. Gaines also asked, why is it always women fighting against sex-based projections? Which seems to be more a reasonable question. Why is it always that women fight against sex-based projections? That will forever be beyond me. Gaines has stood bravely against the outrage mob. Riley Gaines has had to face absolute insanity for simply believing men should not be allowed to dominate and ruin women's sports because of facts. She was harassed by a mob that turned violent at San Francisco State University. Police had to rush her to safety, yes, after 3 hours of being literally in a prison of incarceration, kidnapping by an enraged trans mob. Yes, the woke mob has gone seriously mental on steroids, demanding money to leave her at one point. Pure cowardice. Protesters also showed up at her speech at University of Buffalo, but police weren't playing games. A person was arrested for allegedly pushing someone filming the mob. It was quick and immediate reaction, which was better than the situation at San Francisco. After Gaines has gone, after all she's gone through, she's had to deal with now, of course, with idiots and morons and buffoons and asswipes like Katie Porter, claiming she's only doing it for attention, for the clicks. It's incredibly unfair and not right. All Riley Gaines has done is take a stance for the defense of women's athletics. As she tweeted, she's not even an athlete anymore. She's not even in the game anymore. Gaines changed her life plans because she is so committed to saving and protecting women's sports. On Washington State, parents better step the fuck up. They better wake the fuck up. Seriously, I mean, they better charge that capital and make it very clear that you will not take our rights away from our children on how to raise them, to inform them, to educate them regarding trans mentalness, the trans sanity, trans madness that has infected this country like a fucking cancer, like a virus. So they need to they need to step up their game and make it very clear to the idiot governor that this will not stand. And Republicans better get off their asses and stop being a bunch of pussies. and do what is right. In regards to Riley Gaines again being a savage, just showing up at colleges. She's a representative of Turning Point USA. She has stepped up and said, hey, we can't have men in women's sports because men are ruining women's sports because men are so dominant in women's sports. Because of facts. But no, she's a bigot. She's a racist. She's a homophobe, a phobic of some sort, name it, whatever it is. That is what the left will call her. And of course, you have idiots like Katie Porter, who are uneducated, clearly by her exchange with Piers Morgan, that she knows nothing of what she speaks of. And all she had to do was just watch Riley Gaines at one event. That's it. And then she would have been educated. But no. That's asking too much because, of course, you're from the left. And with that being said, I'm Jazz Berganzo. This is What's Next. Want to see more just like this? Please leave a comment below. Like it, share, subscribe to it. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you guys never miss a thing. And we'll see you next time. Peace.